Pretty had this. Yeah, Grist would have been tough because we only had 3 mana. So we couldn't Green Suns for it. Foothills, interesting. Volk. Sure. Pretty happy just to try to Plains ending this. Noble's pretty sweet. Also plays around the Thalia, which is really nice. Just gonna try to 2-spell here. Mum and Green Suns for Dryad Arbor. Which isn't great because the Ragavan can attack for 2 with Exalted, so I can't like just put 1 in front. Which is why maybe Thalia was better there. Definitely tough. Tough. Oof. Liberator. Library, library. Path, path. Choke, choke. Endurance. Beast. This is fine. The Ragavan hands aren't too bad for Maverick, but the Ragavan like days into like hitting something relevant is just really bad. Alright. Well, just gonna keep this. The question is, do I want to go for Plains into Mum? I think getting Noble Online's pretty good. I mean, I'll go for Savannah because it's kind of a meme hand that I'd rather just try to get both of these online. Yeah, I think No Fear as well. I probably actually like Thalia into Mum here, but I could see a world where they just have like Blazing Volley. But interesting to see them playing the Mountain instead of something like Steam Fence. I want to play the Thalia out first so they can't like force the Mum if they do let the Thalia resolve. But I think if the Thalia gets forced, I just want to Swords the Ragavan here to play around Days, because I'd hate to play the Mum and then get it bolted and then get actually attacked by the Ragavan. Magic. How do you say your Twitch name? Doogs on Twitch. Or as some Europeans like to call it, Dujez on Twitch. Or Dudgez on Twitch. Or Dugs on Twitch. But Doogs on Twitch. Oh, okay, nice. Hopefully just no land into Blazing Volley, that's all I just don't want to see. Please. Oh my gosh. No. Okay, that's not too bad. This is actually an interesting decision. I think I just let them have this hit. Because the mum's so relevant. Unless they... I guess they could have like another bolt into mum. But then they at least use their bolt, so not the worst. Okay. That's actually pretty good. Save the swords for bigger creatures. No great attacks here either. I might as well hold the scrub land. I guess if I play it, I can attack with Noble this turn. I'm pretty happy just to wasteland this with the trigger on the stack. Channel is fine. Pretty happy just to play into days. If I draw into like Thalia, I really want to cast it, so. Force. Okay, that's fine. Relevant. How effective are the Fed decks in the current meta? I feel like a lot of the Fed decks need something that's a little bit unfair. Like Green White Depths is doing really good because you have Dark Depths as a win condition. I definitely feel like Maverick is nowhere near the top, but I do enjoy playing them. Now this I'm pretty happy to actually play around days for. So I am just going to get a Dried Arbor here. They have 2 cards left. I could try to Scrib Ranger here. Scrib would actually be pretty sweet. It does play into Daze, but I think that's okay. Oof. I played a lane last turn, so I can still untap Noble, return Dried Arbor, then play Dried Arbor. This means I can play around Daze next turn as well, because I can Swords with Daze and then untap Scrib Ranger if needed. It is a little sus, but I'm in a pretty bad spot. I guess it's not the worst spot, but... Interesting. I wonder if they know how this works. I guess I could have, oh, they're going to try to go after the mum? I guess I could have blocked with the Scrib Ranger so I didn't have to return the creature that I'm blocking with. This kind of does the same thing, which is nice. Soul Guide, sure. I'm pretty happy just to pass. But yeah, I should have definitely blocked with the Scrib Ranger last turn on the Ragavan. Huh. Maybe I block like this. Nice. 1, 2, 3, 4. They can't daze it either, which is nice. DM's gonna get a Knight. I could get Grist, but I think Knight here is fine. I could also go for Endurance, which is interesting. Endurance them. Just to stop another Murktide. Hey Zajad, a huge thank you. Where are them werewolves at? Unfortunately, the werewolf is in the sideboard here, but I appreciate the support. A huge thank you. I guess the Knight isn't that great because of the Soul Guide, so I might just get the Endurance. Oh, it does make Murktide bigger, which is interesting. But don't really care about that, which is nice. Happy just to pass. Want to keep this in play. Oh, they chose to get a card. Interesting. Now this is funny because return a forest you control is part of the activation cost, so they can't like wasteland me to stop the Scrib Ranger ability, which is nice. What they could do, it's tough because we already have Pro Blue, but if we like block something and go to get Pro Red, then in response they could Wasteland the Dryad Arbor and try to get us to untap. Or like Pro Blue, I guess, on like a Delver or something like that. But in a pretty good spot. This is fine. This also means next turn I can attack with the Endurance with Mum Pro, which is pretty sweet. Okay, that just makes it a lot easier. Pro Blue. Attack for 4. Now I don't even need to untap the Mum, which is nice, because the Scrib giving Pro Blue is just it. They have to try to bolt it first, so we have an upper hand there. Oh, choke. Kind of don't want to show that. They don't even have the mana for like Bolt, which is nice, so I feel like we're in a pretty good spot. We're on Maverick, they know we're on a choker. Yeah, that's true. Don't want to fetch just yet. Probably just going to keep that in hand for now. I guess in case of like end-step Brainstorm, maybe I do just want to cast the choke. There's definitely a world where like one Blazing Volley like really changes things. If they want to force, that's more than fine. We also have Untap Endurance with Scrib Ranger for Dragon Rage Channeler, so could definitely play the land as well, but I feel like having the Noble in play as well doesn't mean we're doing anything. I am going to keep that in hand as unknown information. No attacks. Cool. Guess they could have attacked with both to seem like they have some sort of removal spell in response to the untap. Only one card in hand. Again, happy to attack. Give Pro in response to Exalted. Scrib Range is just MVP here. Really solid card. I don't want to do anything here. I could use Scrib Range's ability to untap Endurance, but I really want to keep the Mum around, so I'm just going to let this through. The 1 damage is nothing when I'm at 15 life. Another Exalted creature does it here. Somebody could attack with Endurance. I guess this Endurance attack also just turns off the fetch land and also Force of Will. Is it easy to start MTG? I would say with Arena it is. MTG Arena is probably the best place to start because it's already got the mechanics built in for you to learn. And it's a free download. I can't swing with Scrib here and kill because the Exalted is the extra 1, so I would have gone to 2. If I really wanted to, I could give Pro Blue to Dried Arbor, untap Mum, give Pro Blue to Endurance, but I think we're going to be okay. Nice. I'm just going to go to the bathroom. I'll be back in a second. Sadly, haven't seen too much of Curse of Silence so far. Haven't really played against the matches where we want it. But I like the thought of it. Really want to have a hand with like some sort of removal. This isn't it, I don't think. Especially against the Ragavan deck, I really want to mulligan to like a Swords or a Prismatic Ending or a Karakas, I guess. But this doesn't have a green source. Again, just the mana really hurting this deck. Really awkward keep as well. I just can't. Alright, this is actually a better hand. Bottom the Green Suns and then keep Noble into Knight. Also as a basic start, which is nice. Endurance is fine. I don't mind Green Suns here for Dried Arbor. It means they have to have some sort of removal spell or else it just blocks the Ragavan. I'm going to assume they do. But I don't think playing the Noble does anything. Alright, we have a game. I think I actually just want to pass with Endurance up. Not play the Knight out. Yeah, it's a little bit awkward because now they have 5 mana for a Force of Will. Rough. Mum's pretty good. This isn't too bad because we hopefully can use this knight to get Karakas. We just have to hopefully not see some sort of removal spell off this Ragavan. Bayou. Hey Boyd, welcome. Hope you're well. Okay. Now it's a game. Yikes. They can make another dude, and then they can also go and get that seat, which makes my knight a 2/2. Can we get Dry Double here and then block again? No Dry Double left. Rough. I think I just take... Yikes. Like, no good outs here. Just one of those games. Yeah. Tough. One, two, three, four, five. Definitely have the tools to beat those sort of starts, but just gotta find them. Happy to keep this. It's a one-lander, but hopefully it's okay. Karakas does nothing there, because then we lose the knight as well. I think even getting Karakas and like trying to replay the second knight, we're just way too far behind. I am. Sure. Don't mind just getting dried up here. I think I just want to pass with endurance up. In case they like try to like Teferi me. And if they loam here, we can endurance in response so they get nothing back. Which I definitely don't mind. Weird game. Sure. Yeah, definitely one of those awkward hands where, like, if this was Delver, I'd be more than happy with this sort of start. Like, this is exactly what you want to be doing against Delver, but against a sort of blue-white base control deck, obviously these kind of like a Mulder 4, pretty much. Really digging. I will get Dried Arbor here as well, because it means that 3 damage happens through Thalia and Dried Arbor, and 3 happens through Endurance, so like 1 Swords to Plowshares doesn't do it. Interesting. Cool. I'll take it. Probably want some amount of these. So I assume it's this. EE, Meddling Mage, Collector Oof, Force, Dress Down is kind of annoying. They don't have Sylvan Library, which is interesting. Prismatic. Okay. Probably can go down on like Prismatic, Oof. I do like Knight. Beast is interesting. I think Cradle can definitely come out against this sort of deck, especially if they're playing Terminus. And maybe just one Noble. That's pretty good. Pretty nice hand outside of the Dryad Arbor. Turn 1 Mum, turn 2 Library off basics. No real need to go for the jewels anyway, with no black in the deck. Would love to see like a prismatic ending on this Mum, not a sword, because then there's one less prismatic ending for the Sylvan Library. Wow, opponent's down to 2 cards. Land pass, interesting. Canopy's kind of nice. I might just play Skoos. And then depending on what they do, probably just play the Canopy after. Nice. Probably just going to eat the Wasteland here. Takes it out of like a loam consideration. Second Mum's pretty good. They don't have Endurance Matter up, which is nice. We have the swords for Endurance anyway. Land, Mum. Possibly Uru here. Just a ponder, wow. Chose to shuffle. A little bit late. And luckily we have the Outlander, which is nice. Wasteland would be sweet. We don't find it. Yeah, Orb's definitely interesting. They might think of like Knight of Autumn. That's really it. Like, really isn't much. Yeah, like this deck just dirtled. Like, maybe they want to play it for their own Uros, so they keep their Uros but still get the ETB and then the attack triggers, but like having Caracas is really good. Weird. Come on. I just want a keepable hand. Okay. I guess we keep when we bottom A Endurance. I'm just gonna go Bayou into Noble. Fetchland can have a little bit more merit to it. Dryad Arbor, Sylvan Library, things like that. Oof. Alright. I kind of want to play the Outland here. I might actually fetch as well, just before I do it, so they can't like respond to the fetch with some sort of removal spell. But then the question is, do I want to take out the LED right here? I think I do. Yeah. Like, Urza here isn't too bad because we have the sword. Or even like an Emery isn't the worst because we have the sword. We also have endurance. Thought Monitor's fine. They don't play Urza anymore or Khan? Okay. That's cool. There's Emery. Yeah, maybe they don't. I haven't played against this deck in ages. Wasteland. I think the play is just to... Do they play Force of Will? I assume now they play... Yeah, we see one Force. The odd thing is that I want to Endurance them, but I also want to Wasteland or Sword, and I can't do that holding up just one land. Like, if I want to Endurance and Wasteland, I have to Endurance soon. I could just try Endurance right now. The issue is that if I Endurance now and they counter it, I then don't have white mana for Swords or Mum, but I can Wasteland. I could play the Wasteland and then cast Endurance, but then I have Mum or Swords up. I guess I then can cast Mum, so maybe that's better. Maybe it's better here to go like Noble Bayou, Wasteland, Endurance, and then if they do anything, we have Mum or Swords as a secondary. There is a 9-day card. You can thank this. Okay. So now at least we know we can get rid of the Emery. There's a world where I want to do it... I guess they only have one card left, so it can't be Force Negation. I don't mind Wasteland on the seat here, but I probably want to keep the Wasteland for Urza's Saga. In case they play Saga, which I assume they do, playing Retrofitter Foundry. And also all those other good cards. There it is. Pretty happy just to hit it now as well with the trigger on the stack so they can't float mana. Oof, that's a huge draw. If they have Force, they could force it. Oh, really? Rough. Alright. Well, we can get the clock going with Mum here, which is nice. And actually beat them on clock. Wow. I think I want to Swords this in response, because then they lose Metalcraft, right? They have to have something else? Wow. Huh. Another land is really bad because I really wanted a card for Endurance, but now we can just hold up Endurance anyway. Off the Cradle, which is pretty sweet. So what's the plan? I think the plan is Prismatic ending the Mox Opal. Hey, Evil Green. A huge thank you for the Prime sub. Hope you're doing well. Too kind. Too kind. Alright, now we can play Cradle. Attack with Mum for 3. And then hold up Endurance and Swords. Sai is going to be fine. I think in response to this, I'm pretty happy just to Sword Sai. Bauble, sure. Hey Jade, welcome. Another Saga, interesting. Sure. 2 cards left. Oh, the Echo's there. Oh no, what I should have done, I think I should have Endurance before all of this. The question is, do I want to hold up Endurance here? No, I can't, because it shuffles, so I might as well cast it. Sorry, I was in chat, so I didn't get to probably cast this when I should have cast it. Oof. Okay. Questing Beast might just get there. Colorless is going to be an issue, though. Sure. So this is a Thopter. They can create a 4/4 from that. Oh, we do have Green Suns for Collector Oof. That's pretty good here. Alright. Green Suns for Oof is definitely the play, but what can we do before then? Thalia is pretty much free. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. Maybe this means they don't have a counterspell. They're going to try to use all their effects before this occurs. I still go for Oof. Now the question is... Knight's only a 2/2. Just trying to think what my best options are. I guess I can trade the questing beast with the construct token. That's pretty good because they have to block it and they can't... I guess they can block it here, but then they die to Exalted. I actually am just going to try to go for beast. I don't mind playing their guys, but it is pretty hard. They're just not going to block, which is interesting, but... yeah. Alright. I do like the Force of Vigors, the Endurance. I do like the extra parts. I do like the Deafening Silences. I'm not sure if I like the Curses. I guess I could name things like Echo. What don't I want? I don't really want the Sylvan Libraries. They're a little bit too slow. Ramanap's interesting. Engineer is good. Yeah, Engineer's not too bad, especially for the long guys. Maybe I don't want the parts. Maybe I just want to rely on the prismatic endings. I can see dropping down on Mum as well. Ooh, Fatlandus. Yes, these are all good. Might just be Beast. Might just be a Knight, actually. I don't mind this. I don't think I need the extra parts, but you never know. I think this is fine. We'll see how this goes for game 2, and if there is some considerations we can change for game 3. Yeah, Engineer also turning off Retro is pretty good. Huh. Interesting hand. I mean, Wasteland can be really good, or it can be really bad. I think I want a hand with some sort of interaction on turn 1, like Deafening Silence or some sort of mana acceleration. But this is an interesting hand because a lot of their creatures are legendary. Way too slow? Yeah, it's definitely an interesting one. I'm gonna keep this for science and show you why you may not want to keep these hands, or why maybe you can. Especially if they have slowed down their side a little bit by bringing in some sort of reactive hands. Okay, well that's not what I want to see. Okay, ending's pretty good. Probably happy just to lead on Caracas here. There we go, look at that. Just like we planned it. Oh, perfect. You gotta love it. Come on, Saga. Will there be a third Saga? No. This is actually something that I'm pretty happy to hit with the prismatic ending, to be fair. I do want to oof next turn. Nice. They do have 7 cards in hand, so I assume they have a counterspell here, but that's fine. They pitch a Sigh. Oh, a land's perfect, because now I get to turn off the Mox if they have like 1 extra land. And now I just get to go for Knight. I'll get a Bayou so I have access to black and also double green for insurance. Thanks, Jide. Too kind. Too kind. Hey, Findorsal. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, interesting that they didn't have a fast start. Maybe they kept a lot of reactive stuff and then just didn't have the mana to cast it. I don't mind the current list. It's been having some mana issues, but I think that's just like a... what do you call it? What's the word? It's always different. What do you call it? What's the word for it? Oh, Magic is a game of... variance. There we go. I think it's just variance. Which is going to happen. This hand is okay. Especially in the blind. Ooh. Charles for 1? Okay. We have the Wasteland for the Ancient Tomb, which is really nice. Just to keep my opponent off anything interactive. Chrome Mox. Mono red. Alright. Just want to play the fetch here so that I can get a basic if they try to play Blood Moon. Sure. Thalia really nice here because they have to have removal to keep the Grabble Master up. Please don't have Stomp. Oh, they're going to combat. That's good for us. Block 1. Interesting. It might just be Bayou into... Oh, I don't mind Yeah, so next turn both Rabble Masters attack, and luckily first strike means there will be a creature in the bin. So I could play Ooze, block and block the Rabble Masters, and then eat this Rabble Master, which saves me a life, which isn't that big. Maybe it's better just to wasteland my opponent so they can't have that 4-drop that allows them to like exile a creature and then get another one. So I could do... Yeah, I think I have to throw the Liberator in front of a Rabble Master and then maybe wasteland my opponent. And then we definitely take 4 next turn. I think that's better. This also means the... yeah, I think this is okay. I have tried Masked Vandal, but I haven't seen Kaldra and I've tried it, unfortunately. But I do think it is pretty cool. I know Achilles had a lot of success with it, which is cool. Alright. I think we're going to be okay. So I could play the fetch land, which gives me an extra green source via a basic. Or I could play the Bayou. I think I'm actually in an okay position. 2, 4. Definitely taking 2 next turn. 3. I think I can get the other basic here. Or at least I can play it and wait and see. There is a world where I want to play around Stomp. Wondering if the extra 1 is relevant. I think it might be, so I think we might just go for Scoos and then eat. Yeah. And then if I really want to, we can fetch for Dried Arbor if we need another blocker. They have 3 mana. No attacks. Wow, that's huge. I think I actually just want a Green Suns for Oof, but we drew it. So, that's pretty nice, because that turns off the Chrome Mox. I will fetch here for Dried Arbor. I definitely don't want to draw it. Knight's pretty perfect. I'm going to keep up the green source like that. I'm going to take 1 more draw step before I start doing anything. Okay, nice. Oof, definitely a scary one. Plagues, Forces. I don't mind the extra parts, even though they have chalices. Ooze, Ramanap. Endings are still fine. Endings are weird, but I think they're okay. Probably the libraries are a bit too aggressive for me. Could see, like, I guess Thalia is actually quite nice because it taxes and also keeps a lot of their creatures at bay. But maybe I don't need, like, maybe I can take out an ending for a path. Yeah. And I do like Beast because it does attack pretty much everything. It might just be like 1 endurance. I think it's okay, just to drop down on the 3 drops as well. Falsifica hand with like a 1 mana removal spell would be, wow, chef's kiss. Probably a little bit too slow. It does have the basic, but I don't think it's getting any better. Keep drop Cradle. And just try to buy some time with Thalia so we can land the Plague Engineer. Also having the extra forest is nice because it turns on Mana Accelerant and Green Sun Zenith for ways out of Blood Moon. Sure. Verdant. Does get the extra basic, which is nice. I haven't seen too much of Midnight Horn other than the cards that I have in the deck, but I'm sure there are some spicy cards. I think Ren's a little bit too slow and doesn't really do enough for Maverick, but it is pretty cool. I think I will still play the fetch, because it means that we can try to get this Knight big enough to get out of Stomp range. That's pretty good. Hey, Commander Sausage. A huge thank you. Hope you're doing well. 6 more Pride sub is very nice. A huge thank you. That means a lot. Turn 1 Chalice, turn 2 Chandra is exactly where this deck needs to be to beat this sort of deck. Crusher. Okay. Interesting. Interbone Crusher. Cool. Another Knight. Well, I guess we're playing Wasteland and then playing a Knight out. Khan. Rough. Jeez. It's pretty good. Oh, okay. Still not great. Can they just lattice us here? They're definitely going to try. I think I should have wastelanded myself, which is what I was supposed to do. Yeah, I should have wastelanded myself so it's a 5 power card. That's just incorrect. Seeing the Planeswalkers, I do want the Gaddock Teeg. I think I'm just going to drop down on the Scrib Ranger. Yeah, that was rough. Have to play first. Sounds pretty sweet. We'll keep it. Even happy to fetch turn 1. Savannah into Noble. And then we have Mum and Oof, or just Knight. Opponent goes to 6. Savannah. Yeah, I guess I'd get the lattice as a 6/6, so it's definitely rough either way. Maybe the play was to Wasteland earlier on, but even then it's really hard because I feel like they're ahead so much that Wastelanding just puts us back so far behind as well. I probably want to see like a turn 1 Moon or Magus. Oh, yes. This is fine. Wow, it looks like my opponent's stuck on 2 mana underneath this Blood Moon. A Braid. Okay, that's pretty good. Alright, going after my mana. Green Suns? Force. Okay. That's pretty spice. But we don't have a second green unless we pitch the Grist. I probably still just want to make this trade. Green Suns. Yuck. Okay. Yep. I'm just gonna get the basic out. Is that just going to be game? Did that just lattice lock us? I think that is just game. Unfortunately. Ah, the tombs turn it off. Interesting, yeah. Definitely should have thought about that. I feel like double red's pretty big for them here. Ah, Lettuce does lock them out as well because of Collector Oof. Hilarious. They could get like Skyship. Not yet. I probably just want to get rid of the Bone Crusher Giant here. Oh wow, they're going to attack? They have one card left? Wow! Greed, opponent! So much greed. No words. No words. Maybe they thought we could only have like Swords to Plowshares. Yeah, punish big time. Alright. Well, we can finish this with a 4-1, which is pretty cool. Classic. Thanks for tuning in, all. Hope you're enjoying it. Really want to work out my chat because I feel like it's a little bit off. It might also just be the font settings. But at least if we go 4-1, then we make it an okay double league. First league did happen, unfortunately. Definitely learned a lot of things. Ragavan players usually have the days. It's a big one. Haven't run into that too much. Maybe I'll just play like 4 Caracas. Pandays. Alright, up against Toby. Interesting hand. I think I am going to keep it in the blind. It's tough, because if it's a creature deck, then I'm really happy, but if it's not, then I'm not. I'm going to keep it. Flutter Strand isn't a good start. Oh, Beast is. Okay. I don't mind Savannah into Dried Arbor here. Volk. Brainstorm. Okay. Hopefully not show and tell. But I feel like a Volk instead Brainstorm is definitely on the show and tell side. Please no Ancient Tomb or City of Traders or Lotus Petal. Tarn, okay. Fetch. Basic, okay. Ponder, sure. I really hope it's going to be Delver. Or like Bolt. I just hope you Bolt my Dried Arbor, please. No! 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 Big yikes. Yuck. Punished. Oh, I guess we can. I mean, we can at least use the ending on the pedal, and then hold up Swords to Plowshares. Puts them back a little bit. Yeah, we aren't using ending on anything else. Very true. Oh, no fetch. Okay. I think we just Beast. I feel like our opponent has Sneak Attack, and at least Beast just gets in a bunch of damage. Opponent's having a read. Oh, they have Daze? Rough. Yeah. Yikes. Nothing I can do. Terrible hand. I do like these. Take out the Endurance. Don't mind Teeg, but it usually backfires on me. I will take out the Prismatic Endings. I will take out the Ramanap. I don't mind Outland. I'm going to take out the Ooze. Probably some amount of Swords, to be fair. I might keep one in. Oh, okay. Keep this. Oof does stop pedals at least. Maybe it's better than the Endurance in the deck. Probably pretty happy just to lead on Curse. Hey, fish. Hope you're well. Of course. Yeah, the art's interesting. It looks like he is wearing a mask, but not over his nose. Like he just does not understand how to wear a mask in a pandemic. Terrible. Chose to not shuffle. Oh, okay. Let's start with Green Suns for Dried Arbor. And then play Deafening Silence. I'm just gonna get a basic here. Oh no! Oh my gosh. So sorry. I was thinking about the mask. I was just thinking about the mask. And all the photos I've seen of people who just can't wear a mask. So sorry. They even two-spelled. Brutal. Chose to shuffle. Okay. 3-spelled. Ugh. Oh my gosh. I probably want to play around days and hold up the Dried Arbor here. I guess they could also cast Show and Tell. I'm probably okay actually... Upkeep hitting the petals? Yeah, I think I do as well. And I think I like keeping the Questing Beast as just a way to try to win the game quickly. I guess if I draw a land, I can also Green Suns for the Questing Beast. I might actually pitch the Questing Beast, because then the Green Suns can just get a Knight of the Reliquary. Could also get... It's actually really tough. Maybe Green Suns is better. Yeah, I think maybe getting Knight into Caracas is just a little bit better. If they're out, instead of going for Show and Tell, is going for Sneak Attack. Yeah, I do think the Questing Beast is about a clock, but at least a Knight of the Reliquary is a clock and disruption. I do have some quackers in the background, that is very true. Alright, that's their spell for turn, which is nice. Draw. Okay. Come on, Wasteland. One time. Okay, that's actually pretty nice, because now I can play around days. I could also do something like Green Suns for the new 2-drop Quasali and then hold Knight. No, because they can't Show and Tell anyway, so I might as well put in Knight here. I mean, if they have like Sneak Attack with a creature and an Ancient Tomb, we're just kind of dead, but you never know. Oh, 5 mana? They play through the Breach? Oh wow, they're playing around the curse. Well, we will do this. Thalia. Okay, that's not too bad. That is a draw. That means they can't... It has to be like Omniscience into Emrakul. Grizzles. Okay, that's fine. We have a good out to that in Caracas off Knight. Hey MG, thanks for the Prime sub. A huge thank you. I hope you're well. Let me know where you're from. If you play Legacy, what are you playing Legacy? Alright, what are we going to do here? So we can Green Suns for 2, which is kind of cool. I could get Teeg. I don't mind Teeg. What is this? I think Green Sun's Fatigue is fine because it turns off sneak attack. And then I probably just want to hold up. They can't counter this, which is really nice. Caracas before they get mana. The issue if I guess if I... Oh, I didn't bring in Teeg. Oh, I even saw it in the board. Ah, okay. I guess we're adapting. And probably getting Outland. Could get Scrib. And use more mana this turn. What's my favorite ice cream? From Baskin and Robbins, they have one called Chocolate Caramel Crunch. There we go. That's my favorite ice cream. I don't think I want to return Grizzlebrand this turn, unless I also Wasteland. Yeah, maybe it is something like that. I'm just trying to think of if the Grizzlebrand can come back with haste, and I think that means I just have to Wasteland them off a red source, because with Thalia out, Sneak costs an extra anyway. I'm gonna sack the Dryad Arbor just to play around some sort of like Jamocha Almond Fudge is the best Baskin ice cream. I like that. I like Baskins. Where's Caracas? Return this. Will they pay? They will. Untap this, return Savannah. Play Savannah. Attack with both of these creatures because it's extra damage. Also turns off the Tomb, which chat has picked up on, of course. And then in upkeep we can take them off of Volk, which might just be enough. Scrib does enable some very cool lines. I couldn't have untapped Knight in combat because I already used it that turn to get the Caracas. Maybe not. Did I use Scrib? Maybe I didn't. Yeah, I did, because I used Scrib to untap from getting the Caracas. But very cool line if you don't. I do like that thought. That sort of thought. Let's bring in the Oof. Let's take out the Endurance. I don't mind parts over swords. And I do like Teeg. So maybe we take out the endurance. There we go. I like that. I think that's pretty sweet. Sorry, apologies. I just burped into chat. And this cup is empty, so I didn't even need to take a drink. We got Teeg. Pretty nice hand, but again, just as this whole stream has had, just sadly, a little bit of inconsistencies with the mana. Yikes. Turn 1 curse. Hope to draw a green source in the next 2 turns. Yeah, I think like against Sneak you just need some really good plays. So I think here, probably bottoming the choke, to be fair. But if I draw a green source, then I get to play the Noble, but do I really need the Noble? Because if we go green source, we then just have 3 mana for like turn 1 curse, turn 2 library, turn 2 knight, turn 3 knight or choke. So it might just be Noble here. Hey DK, you could try like Dead Guy Ale. Dead Guy's pretty good. You probably need some scrub lands, but otherwise there's not too many expensive things. You don't need to play cards like what do they do? They chose not to shuffle. Is there a world hero? I just want to wasteland my opponent. The wasteland's not doing much for us anyway. That maybe I don't mind. Yeah. We do have the choke, though. A little bit upsetting that I did do this, but I think that's going to be okay. Just gives us an extra turn to try to draw into this green source. Like, basic island is more than fine. Yeah, I mean, from like the 60 card version of D&T, you can definitely build it out to 80 cards and then learn the Yorion version, which is pretty cool. What does the second Ponder do? Chose to not shuffle. Wasteland, alright. Yeah, Dead Guy is black-white. Come on, green source. This is the turn. Ugh. When I said green, that's not what I meant, deck. Come on now. I mean, you keep the hand, you get punished, so. Oh, oh. Pretty happy to waste on this right now. The wasteland isn't doing anything else anyway, so. Preordain. One top, one bottom, draw. Come on now. Oh, there we go. There we go. I think we do play Teeg here, just to keep like some sort of pedal into Sneak plan off the table. It does turn off the Green Suns, but that's okay. These are the cards that I really want. This is pretty nice because they kind of have to force it because Curse is kind of keeping Show and Tell off the field and then Gaddock is keeping Sneak. Okay, I'm happy with this. I mean, if they tap out and then we draw a land for Choke, it's really good for us. And if not, we still have Sylvan Library to play, which is nice. Ooh. Happy to attack. Yeah, I really want to go library into land, I believe. Oh no! Just playing around days. I like it. I like it. Okay. That's really tough, because then we would have taken him off the red source as well. Come on, deck. One more turn for Dukes, please. One more turn for Dukes. That's all he wants. Okay. Okay. I will just dig here. I think the Mum's probably best here. I could play the Oof, which turns off Lotus Petal. But I think Mum's better just to get some sort of protection into play. Thalia is interesting though. Thalia does keep the choke off the board though, but maybe that's okay. Beware of Kozilek's Return. Yeah, it's a good card. Yikes. I guess like show and tell into sneak is pretty good. We true choke. Yeah, rough. I needed to draw into like Cradle. Caracas. Guess we can try Knight, but I feel like they just have a Emrakul. Oh, okay. This isn't too... I guess they can draw into Emrakul. Tough. Interesting. They're trying to dig. They can't play Lotus Petal because we have Thalia, so Collector Oof isn't that great here. It might just be Grist, because that can at least trade something. Unless they have, like, Simeon into Sneak something? No? Hey Xao, welcome. Oh! Oh! Questing Beast is still in the deck. Can we get that with Questing Beast? We don't care about anything other than like Simian Spirit Guide. They can't even force. They can't cast anything in our turn, which is fantastic. I guess they could sneak in a Grizzlebrand on our turn to block something. Yeah, so I could Grist Teeg for the Simian Spirit Guide. Knight. No, it doesn't do it. We get forced if we lose Teeg. They can't force because Thalia makes them require 1 for it. Unless they have Simian Spirit Guide. What's the rightmost card? Forest. Ah, yeah, sorry. There we go. We definitely put back the Forest. I'm not sure if I want the card draw after the shuffle. That might be best. What can we do? We're definitely playing this land. I think we're playing Mum. And then trading Mum for Simian, returning Grizzle, attack for 6. And then they have 7 cards in hand. I kind of want to take them off this Folk. I could also trade the Thalia for the Grizzlebrand and then cast Choke. That's actually pretty interesting. But I think still puts us in the position where we just don't have what we want. It's going to start with Caracas. There might be a world... Oh, I can't. If I could get like a flyer... Keep Caracas up. Grist Grizzlebrand. Sack Knight to Grist to play Choke. Hit them for 2. A lot of different options. I do really want to play the Choke. And it could actually be just trading Thalia with Grist. They've already got enough lands that I feel like that's okay. I guess mana isn't an issue, but it is if they want to try to sneak something in. Yeah. Maybe my out... I can't even force a Vigor because of the Teeg. I guess if I return the Teeg, but then it's even pretty bad. So close. Yeah, Teeg is pretty critical. I think choke to turn him off this red is just what I want to be doing. To at least try to keep them off double red so they can't attack and get there that way. I guess if they play Force and Negation and they kept that in, they could force this. I think we just keep Crackers up and hope. Yeah, Thalia does tax. Definitely a tough one. Oh, did they just fail to find? 1, 2. Oh wow, we hit all their Volks. If I knew that, then Oof is really nice. Yeah. Rough. We just die. Tough. Sadly, just one of those games. Not too much we can do. Like, we can play like O-Ring in the board for like show and tell, but I don't think it's worth it. I think it's one of those matches where at least Curse of Silence has some playability across multiple decks, and O-Ring's just a little bit rough against, you know, other decks that are playing things like Prismatic Ending. That I think this is so cool. Yeah, maybe getting rid of Knight was correct. I just saw Knight as my way to win the game. I didn't see Teeg and Thalia as a way to win the game, but maybe that's where I wanted to be. But I guess if their play is just one Brainstorm into Emrakul, then neither gets there, which is tough. But I felt like this deck was pretty cool. I think I'll definitely just keep playing this version until I make some big adjustments. I did like the extra parts, and I think like Deafening Silence and Curse is a 3-4 split. I kind of want to fit another Deafening Silence in here, but I'm not sure where it would go. But yeah, skipping the turn was huge. I mean, that means we don't get down the Sylvan Library and get to see another 3, which is pretty big. But that is MTGO sometimes. A huge thank you to everyone who came in and watched. I'm going to quickly see who else is streaming. I should be back tomorrow morning around the same time. So looking forward to that. But until then, stay safe and enjoy. Mr. Lee's streaming, which is cool, so I might send you guys over there. But yeah, definitely a lot of different ways we could have gone about that game. Nice. If you guys want to find me on YouTube, you can find me all here, and on Twitter, of course.